Hi, I'm Jason with Lock and Load Golf. I invented the Lock and Load swing training aid to help golfers of all skill levels. What you'll see in great players is they have only two things in common. They all get their weight on the front foot at impact, and they all get their hands ahead of the ball at impact. And that produces consistent shots in distance and accuracy. So what the Lock and Load is going to help you do is to move you into positions and help you repeat a great impact position with your weight forward and your hands forward and make solid impact. The first most common swing fault that you'll see is a reverse pivot. Now, people don't reverse pivot in place. What they generally do is they kick the back hip out, and then that causes a reverse pivot. You can see how my spine is leaning toward the target. So we'll see a little bit later when I have the swing training aid, it's going to keep me solid and allow me to get in a proper pivot and a proper turn without sliding and reverse pivoting this way. The first step in using the Lock and Load is securing the base. If you're not on turf and you may be on an artificial mat, it does have a non-skid surface that you can use on the mat. If you are on turf, you can take a couple of standard tees and anchor the base by just pushing them down in. And when you set this up, the thin side is always going to be toward the target. That tilts your back foot in and allows you to get that weight over to the front foot much more easily. So, when you get in position for the Lock and Load, you're going to step with your back heel onto the base, and your forefoot should be on the turf. Then we're going to grab the strap, secure it snugly directly above the front knee, lock ourselves in place. Then when we get the proper width of stance, we're going to find the lowest available hole here in the strut and place the pin. That fixes the minimum distance and makes sure that my front leg cannot collapse and moves me into a proper turn. The Lock and Load Golf swing training aid is made in the USA of milled aluminum, high quality aircraft bearing, and military strap. It is suitable for golfers of all skill levels, from scratch players to raw beginners.